A very good morning, students. Myself, Mrs. Dipali, Standard 7 student. Today we start your first chapter of geography, that is how seasons occur, part 1. So let's have a recall some points. Before that, see children, how do day and night occur on the earth? Due to rotation or axial motion of the earth on its axis. The movement of the earth spinning around itself on its axis is called rotation. What term is used to describe the earth's revolution around the sun? A year is 365 days long because that's about how long it takes for the earth to complete one full revolution around the sun. In which hemisphere is our country located? In northern hemisphere. Then next, why don't the sun's rays fall perpendicular at all the places on the earth? Because the earth's axis tilted, and due to that the curvature of the earth, sun rays does not fall perpendicular on all parts of the earth. So we can understand this concept with the help of this chart. This is the small activity actually. See a date, sunrise, sunset, duration of the day and night, and the source of the information. So source of the information is time and date, all over same as it is. And here the date will be start from the 19 June, 20 June, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, and as it is 27th and 28th. The sunrise time 4:30 as it is till 22nd June. But when it comes on the 23rd June, the time is 1 minute increasing, that is 4:44. At the same time, sunset time is also going to be increase here. It may be start from 22nd of June. At the same time, if we will go through that, we will see the changes within the sunrise time, at the same time sunset time also. Now we will come on the column of the duration of day and night. So here children, 19 June, the daytime 16 hours 38 minutes. At the same time, night time 17 hours 22 minutes. If we will observe this chart properly in a tabular form, this 19th June, 20th June, 21st June, 16 hours 38 minutes as the same as it is till 22nd of June, 16 hours 38 minutes. But when we comes on the 23rd June, the daytime duration is 16 hours 37 minutes. That means 1 minute was decrease in the daytime. At the same time, 1 minute is increase in the night time, that is 7 hours 23 minutes. But before that 7 hours 22 minutes. That means 1 minute was increasing here. At the same time 1 minute is decreasing here. Day and night time. If we will move towards 24th of June, 16 hours 37 minutes. Here also 17 hours 23 minutes. But on the 26th June, 16 hours 36 minutes. That means in daytime 1 minute was reduced. At the same time night time 1 minute was increasing here. In this help of this sunset and sunrise duration time, we will come to know the actual tiltation, otherwise rotation of the earth towards the sun. So we must have noticed the change in the duration of the daytime and night time from the 19th June to 28th June. It takes 24 hours for the earth to rotate around itself. It rotates from the west to east. The earth's rotation has enabled us to measure time in terms of days. During a single day, we experience different stages like sunrise, midday, sunset, as well as daytime and night time. That means we have the morning, we have afternoon, we have evening and night. That means 4 phases of the day every day we are experienced. Okay. Now Here are some questions which can be based on this table. See first, refer to the table above and state which are the longest days. So 19 June to 22nd June is the longest day. Then second, what difference do you notice into the duration of the night from the 19 June to 28 June? The duration of the nights day by day keep on increasing. That is the answer. What is the reason behind that? The sun is now moving southwards. That is the reason. How did you find out the duration of the night? The duration of the day is subtracted from the 24 hours to get the duration of the night time. Which two dates have days and nights of the same duration? So 22nd March and September 23rd have equal duration of the day and night. With the help of the table, you saw how the duration of the day and night changes. Do you think such a change occurs everywhere on the earth? Yes, we can say yes, this change occurs everywhere on the earth. Now think about it. If the positions of the shadow on the wall moves towards the north, in which direction does the location of sunrise or sunset appear to shift? See, if the position of the shadow on the wall moves towards the north, the location of the sunrise or sunset will shift southwards. Okay, now here are also some small activity given in your textbook. Here in the first figure 1.1, experiment of the shadow. See children, paste a large white paper on one side of the table. What you have to do? You have to paste one white paper. Place a torch in front of the table. First you have to place the torch in a such way that it wouldn't move. That means you have to fix it properly. Stand a rod or a candle between the white paper and the torch. You can see in that here they have placed one rod. So directly whenever torch will start, the shadow of the rod which can be reflect on this white paper. Have you seen this? Direct the light beam of the torch in a such way that the shadow of the rod, otherwise candle, falls on the paper. Mark the position of the shadow on the paper. Once the shadow will fall on the paper, you have to mark that shadow with any pen, otherwise sketch pen. Move the table along with the rod, candle from one side to another side slowly. Now you cannot change the direction of the torch, but you have just only move that table towards the right, otherwise left, silently, otherwise lightly. That time what will happen? Observe and mark the position of the shadow falls on the paper. Note the change on the location of the shadow. Whenever you are moving the table, that time you will see the shadow is going to be disappear. Otherwise it may be longer, otherwise shorter. And second thing, the direction of the shadow is going to be changed because you are going to be change the direction of that rod. Understood? See, from this activity you will realize that as the position of the table changes, the position of the shadow is also going to be changed. If the position of the sunrise and sunset on the horizon are observed for the whole year, you will realize that they keep on changing. Let us try to understand the reason behind that with the help of this next activity. See here they have given the one more activity. See here. After the observation, mark the position of the shadow. So first thing what you have to do, you have to take a thick stick about 1.5 to 1.7 meter long. One stick you want. Keeping some distance, fix the stick near a wall that receives sunlight at the same time. That means that stick particularly you have to place it so sunshine, otherwise sun rays can be fallen on the wall. In this way you have to keep this stick. Now you can observe and mark the position of the shadow for that date. If the position of the shadow changes, measure and note the distance between the earlier and the changed position. That means in the morning 10 o'clock you have to measure the shadow. After that, afternoon 12 o'clock, then 4 o'clock, evening time, then night time. You have to see the position of the shadow. Definitely it is going to be changed. Sometime it may be larger, sometime it may be shorter. That means it's depend on the atmospheric changes also. Okay, now you understand this concept.